Hey guys, how you doing? It's day 22 of the Purple Cow Arts and Crafts Advent Calendar. Let's see what we've got today. We're really zoomed in now. But here we are with day 22. Rightio, let's see if we can guess the make from the contents of the box. And we have got 2 beads, some red yarn and some pale blue yarn. Let's check in the book. Okay, so today we're making wallflowers, and the materials that should have been in the box are light blue yarn, red yarn, a needle, here it is in the bag with the 2 beads. Some extra stuff you will need: scissors, woo, and a fork. Now I've had a quick look over these instructions and they don't look easy, so I'm going to keep them open this time. Usually I close it, I talk you through it, but this time I'm going to need to refer to this, I think. Well, shall we get trying? Oh, I'm having fork pom-pom flashbacks. So they're saying to do it with the blue, so let's do it with the blue. Okay, so step 1, tie the end of the blue yarn around the fork. I'm going to do a double knot. It doesn't say to do a double knot, but I think, oh my goodness, it's sliding. I think a double knot might help. Okay. Right. So we have it tied around the fork. It says wrap the yarn around the fork 15 to 18 times and make sure the yarn sits tight. But looking at it, it wants you to do a bit more than wrap. See in this picture, it seems to be forming a knot. We're not just doing this, we're doing extra. So let's see if we can work out what the extra is. Oh boy. They're holding it in their finger. They're wrapping it around the fork and they're pulling it through. Oh, okay, let's try that again. They're holding it in their finger. They're wrapping it around the fork and they're pulling it through, which is hard to do with this much loose yarn. So they're doing it like this, so it creates an extra knot, you see? It's kind of like knitting or crochet. So let's try it again. So we're holding it with our finger, we're wrapping it around and we're pulling it through. Oh, careful now. Like that. So we're doing that movement 15 to 18 times. So I'm gonna fast forward. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's 15. I'm not going to do the 18 because I've just... that was fiddly enough. So next, we want to leave 15 centimeters of loose yarn at the end. Okay, so now we're going to thread the 15 centimeters through the needle. Oh wow, this needle is far too small to put yarn through. Oh goodness. Okay, this might be a bit of a struggle. Guys, if you've got a needle threader, use a needle threader, because oh no, I don't think this thread is going to go through this needle without a big fight. Okay, pulling. Oh, okay, we got it. We got it through. If you've got a needle threader, use it. That will really help. Okay, so next we're going to bring the needle with the yarn to, it says the bottom right side of the fork, then insert the needle under the yarn layers from the fork prongs, base side to the top side. When they say the right side, they're basically saying the side opposite to the one with these knots on, which you should have made when you were wrapping it. So we're going up the side opposite to the side you made the knots. And we're going to go all the way up. Ooh. Like that, I believe, is what they want. Doesn't look right. Oh. Oh no, it does. Look, it looks like this. So we're pulling it up and it says create a knot at the top end of the fork. It doesn't say how to do that, so I'm just gonna go under like this. I'm gonna say like this. This looks like their picture. Then it says pull the yarn end, so it tightens the yarn layers. So let's pull. Here we go. So it looks like this now. It says tie a double knot at the end. So along here, I think where we've tightened it, we're now going to tie a double knot. So that's one. And okay, that's two. Right, it says take the yarn off the fork. Oh gosh, I'm anxious. At least there's enough extra blue yarn that if we mess it up, we can do it again, right? So here it is. It says trim the remaining loose end a little. I think they mean this end. So let's trim it. Okay. Next it says open up the yarn gently until a flower shape is created. So that's this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cute. That's quite cute. Doesn't look like theirs yet, but it's quite cute. Like this. So we're opening up like this. And it says thread a bead and place it in the center. So we'll do what it says. So here we go, we're going to thread the bead. Oh, and we're going to place it in the center of the flower. Come on. It doesn't quite want to go in the center of the flower, so it might need a bit of help. So I'm going to bring it through the center just to give it a bit of extra help to stay in the middle. There we go. And if we're going to keep that in the center, we're going to have to tie it off. It doesn't mention to do that, but let's just tie it off at the back, I guess. So whilst we've still got the needle threaded, we'll do a double knot at the back. One. And again. Two. Here we have it. One yarn flower. It doesn't look quite like theirs, but it's a flower. I could do it with the red yarn as well, but I kind of don't want to. It was very fiddly. I think I need to practice a bit more before I feel proud enough to show this off to anyone. So, shall we get reviewing? First of all, value for money. Well, you do get enough to make one blue one and one red one. And you know what? I think in theory, you could make a second one with the blue one. Therefore, I think you could make a second one with the red one. And it did take a while to do. Possibly because I was really struggling, I'm not sure. But it will definitely take time to do. So I think for value for money, I have to give it a 5 out of 5. Next, completeness of kit. You needed scissors. And you needed a fork. I don't think you could have done this without the fork, but I think most people have a fork. Maybe you could have done it with a piece of cardboard. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Finally, dexterity. Oh boy, did you need some dexterity to do this. It was fiddly. Forks. We're basically working with this much area of the fork, which isn't very big. Forks are kind of shiny, they don't have much grip, so the yarn kept sliding off when I was trying to tie the knot. Also, in the instructions, it just says wrap the yarn around the fork. It doesn't mention that you're actually doing a specific knot. So if you weren't looking at the pictures well enough and you were just following the instructions, you would not have got this flower. And this is what I managed to make following the instructions. Mine doesn't look quite like theirs. I think maybe they've made an 18 wrap flower rather than a 15 wrap flower. But yeah, it was really fiddly. It was really hard. I think a younger person would lose interest in it fast because it is so hard to do. I think older people who maybe have arthritis, or just anybody who has problems with using their hands, would find it really hard as well because it was really fiddly. So it required dexterity. I'm afraid is a 5 out of 5. But there we have it. We've got the instructions so that we can make it again if we want to, and we've definitely, I think, got enough yarn to make 4 of them. So if you are so inclined to make yarn flowers, this is the craft for you. Well, thank you for making it to the end of the video with me. I'd love to know your favourite part. If you could leave a comment in the comment section below. If you could like, subscribe, turn on all notifications and share this video, that would be amazing. You can follow me at Enchanted Violin on Instagram, TikTok and Threads. Links will be in the description box below, as well as links to my online comic companions and my Patreon. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 23. Oh my goodness. I'll see you then. Bye.